fridge. So I figured one of the things that I like to do around October is a lot more magic, spell work, etc. and so forth. And one of the things that I have not done in a while, as I do want to do a lot more magic, calling things in, and when the veil gets a little thin, it's fun to do this, is a little protection spell. And now I figured I would just share that with you. If you guys want to do something similar, great. But this is for me a very simple protection spell that I use with basically a talisman and how it goes about. So first things first, I love to just kind of call in energy with simple black candles. They always kind of just have a certain level of oomph for me, I guess. So I like to have 3 of them as kind of like a way of balancing out things. And then a lot of what I like to do when it comes to protection magic is have these, I don't know, the talisman. So for me it's going to be this pentacle right here. It's been on my altar for a while, so it's been charging up as it is. And just the pentacle being like a grounding figure, a representation of the human body, etc. and so forth. Always kind of works for me as a level of protection, right? And then I like to just kind of imbue it with a bunch of different types of energy and like things that I have been putting my energy in. I don't know if I've showed this to you guys before, but I have this lovely little tin that I have a bunch of moss in, and then I have a whole bunch of different crystals and also just different pendants and things that for me hold different types of energy and whatever else. So I've got some amethyst, smoky quartz, more amethyst, this is desert rose. And then in here as well, which I've been placing slowly but surely, is you see some of this dust is leftover ash from a lot of the different incenses that I've been using to help just imbue my apartment with different things. And I have each of the pendants that I used during my gratitudes with each of my deities. So I pretty much wore these nonstop all the time, and or had them on me like I did this little crocodile guy. So I have one for Loki, Sobek, and Persephone over here. I have all the different crystals on here. There's a bunch of different ones in here. I don't even know. There's a little bit of rose quartz. What are you? Something. A bunch of different types of crystals and stones and whatnot. Honestly, I've kind of forgotten half of the ones are in here. Originally, when I placed them in here, I kind of knew exactly what each of them was. I think I have a little bit of citrine right here. And yeah, just overall, there's a little bit of even like pennies in here that I have blessed with some money magic. I've got 1, 2, I think there should be 3 in total. I like things in 3s. 3s always just seem to be a really great balancing act for me. And then I also have a little bit of dragon's blood. Room and body mist. This is made from Fantasia crystals. I really love this stuff, and I just love dragon's blood in general because it does feel very protection, embodying, I don't know, kicky uppy. It always seems to do stuff. So basically what I'm going to do is a non-spoken protection spell. So for me that means as I cast a circle and then I'm going to light each candle is a way of calling in all the energies of this circular tin with all my crystals, all the energy from all my deities, of those pendants, etc. and so forth. And I just kind of want to all center in that energy onto the pentacle, which I will place in the middle. And then just put as much energy as I can into it. A little bit of the dragon's blood will be sprayed onto the moss and then also onto the pendant. And then I will wear it for basically the rest of October or more, until basically I feel that the pendant is no longer charged. And the reason, even though it seems like I have a lot of different ingredients, a lot of different crystals and like pendants and stuff, most of it, the reason that for me it's simple is because these are all things that I've been putting my energy into for a period of time. And that's pretty much why I feel they are imbued and have a good extra oomph going into it. And so that's something that you can do very simply, and it doesn't have to be a crystal, it doesn't have to be, I don't know, a pentacle. It can be kind of any pendant that you want. Like this is a really pretty necklace pendant that I got from one of my old grandmother's jewelry that I inherited from her. So it doesn't have any witchy significance, it just has significance to me, and therefore I feel like it has like a good amount of oomph to it that I can do something with, right? And that's kind of the point. Each of these crystals are crystals that I've used before meditation. They're things I know are charged up, and that's, for me, I think the most important part is how much protection and magic and energy items that are helping you to charge up something have your energy in them. So sometimes just selecting like maybe a favorite necklace or a little object that just brings you joy, and like, because it has all that joy and embodiment into it, you know. And you can even do something maybe not like a pentacle, you could do this with like your car keys or anything else really too. So anyway, yeah, I'm going to light all the candles, meditate, and exert my energy into this for a solid, I don't know, few minutes here, and then I will break the circle, cast everything out, and let everything kind of release and imbue in, and go from there. And the main reason I'm also gonna cast a circle with this one in particular is for me, in the protection magic, in the casting circle thing, doesn't really work for me. But when it comes to a circle as a container to help you, I don't know, hold everything in and really like foomp into something, I really like that with talismans more so than anything else. So let's get to it. So pretty simple overall. Now I know I have a lot of, as I said earlier, it might seem like a lot of things, like a lot of different crystals and whatever else. You could literally do this with, get 3 little tea light candles, a whole bunch of items, get your whatever talisman you want, 3 candles, could be whatever candles you wished, and then just a bunch of items that bring you joy and happiness and represent safety and joy and blessings to you, and just have it surrounded, and then just speak out into the world that you are having all of the energy contained in these items are all drawn into this one thing now to wear on your person or bring around with you or set in a current place, and have it go from there. Again, cast circle, don't cast circle. This is just one method that I like to do as a way to bless a little pendant such as this. For me, it was important to use my deities and the gratitude and stuff I've used in the past couple of months, along with a whole bunch of crystals that I kind of just have around charging up as a time. And black candles always kind of seem to have some oomph for me. So again, if they have oomph for you, use them. If not, adapt it and change it. Anyway, I make new videos every single week, normally, but it is YouTuber, so that means every single day. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.